Ha! Find a seat if you can.
I'll try, Innkeeper. Shenanigans back again. And we are ready for some more arena action. If you recall, 4 wins, 2 losses with this pretty good mage deck. I've explained what I don't like about it. Mainly the spellbenders. I think I'd rather have just had, well, either other secrets or some other minions at this spot. But that's okay. We will make do as we can. Let's go ahead and see what we can do.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Okay, so against a shaman. Kind of know how shamans work. We need to keep their board clear. This Frostbolt is pretty nice. We don't need that. And honestly, I don't want this right now. I'd rather even have a larger minion. Just because if you don't have anything on turn 3, it just seems kind of weak instead of drawing cards. We really need minions, so we'll do that. Quite what I was hoping for. That's pretty helpful, so I think we'll pass. Read our opponent.
Hello.
So I could be really aggressive in Frostbolt that. I could just play the sheep, which is kind of a waste. Mad Scientist isn't horrible. I think we'll play the Mad Scientist. Pinging it is also an option, but this puts something into play. Gives us a secret. Okay, so he goes with the totem, and he still has this guy. We end up with a counterspell, which is fine. This isn't a very strong situation right now. We could really use some minions. We don't have any card draw. I think we're just going to ping this.
What to do?
Just have a very slow game for now.
What you want?
As I said before, we could really use some minions. For now, I guess we'll just keep hold of things as we can. I realize I could use that play, but I'm going to save that for if he plays, you know, a bunch of little things.
Pay attention, class.
Okay. So I could play this, maybe shoot that down. Doesn't really do too much. We could play the Snow Chugger, which kind of worried about that Violet Teacher, but we do have the sheep. I think we're going to play the Commando and shoot that. Yeah. And then we can always follow up next turn with sheep or something.
I've got a huge guy.
Flame Tongue, okay. Somewhat annoying. Somewhat annoying. We could use the sheep and then follow it up with an Arcane Missiles. That's a pretty fair idea. And getting minions on board is great, but this could be a real problem. Even though he does have 6 cards. This feels like a waste, though. Okay, let's hope.
Time runs out
Perfect. Really use some big minions here.
Are you ready for this?
That's unpleasant. So again, I'm faced with if I want to remove things. You know, since we have the counterspell up, I think we're just going to play the Ogre.
What you looking at? Job done.
Hopefully to stop a Hex, or a Crackle, or a Lava Burst. Nice.
Well played.
Sunwalker's pretty good here. Trying to figure out if there's anything else we'd like to do. I think it'll be Sunwalker and Snowchugger. Yeah, we're just going to have to go for it. Here's to hoping he doesn't have another Hex. I would assume that if he had a Hex, he'd have played it by now. So hopefully. That's pretty good. Four, 5, 8. We can Mana Worm, Fireball that, hang it.
What to do? What to
Still
do?
leaves the totem up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with a ping. It's probably a little better. I'm not sitting in a very good spot right now. And we're barely holding on. We could really use... Card draw would actually be nice right about now. That's a problem. So, in theory, we can play these, but they don't really do much for us.
I wonder.
And it's better than really not playing anything right now. We can't afford... I mean, 5 damage a turn, he's going to get ahead of us really quickly. Guess we do what we can. Pretty unfortunate. Might be the end here for us. Not this turn necessarily, but soon. Now he's got a huge card advantage on us. Well, guess we can draw some cards.
Pain, speak to me.
It's not necessarily good, but if it hits anything except for that totem, it's pretty good. And honestly, even if it's the totem right now, it might be alright. Take it. At least gives us another card draw. Fireball's pretty good. I think we are going to get outvalued, guys. More fireballs, really? Okay. Well, let's kill this. And honestly, I'm just going to save this for a bigger threat. Right now I'm taking 2 damage. I mean, I could stop his card draw. I mean, he's pretty far ahead right now. We're actually about even as far as cards, but obviously his board is pretty good. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Play and fireball that, I suppose. It's not perfect. It'll work. Flame Strike would have been nice. We have one of those, right?
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Fairly annoying. Well, there's our card draw. None of that helps us because he has lethal. 5, 7, 11. We have no way to deal with it. There's no card draw. That is a sad, miserable end to a sad, miserable game. We'll finish the game out.
It's time for a little blood.
Just because. I mean, maybe he'll miss lethal. Highly doubt it.
Feel the power.
Ah, Wind Fury. Okay. That's fine. Let it play out.
Well played.
Well played.
Okay, well, there we have it. Again, did not come out quite as expected. Let's see our rewards. You can really see how dependent, though, that deck was on getting the right cards at the right times. So, pack, 55 gold, and some dust. And you may have noticed the pack is from the new Goblins and Gnomes. That's what's happening now for Arena. You get Goblins and Gnomes. Let's see what we get in here. So an average pack. Trog, Tall Strider, Sheep, Gilblin, and a Dunewall Shaman. I don't even like that card. The next video that I should have up will be from my new series, and that is called the Friday Free Game Feature, where we will have different free games from, say, Desura, Steam, GOG, elsewhere online. It's going to be more of a first impressions thing. I'll pick a game, just kind of what I'm in the mood for, play it for a little while, and just kind of present it. It'll be a journey of discovery for hopefully all of us. So until then, thanks for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.